Well, guys, Chelsea have lost the FA Cup final. It's Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. A really, really weird day. A really weird day and a sad defeat, but a lot to talk about, so no more dwelling, guys. Let's get into it. Chelsea, we got an early goal. I was absolutely elated, honestly. Pulisic, after a great move, some great play, just whips it into that corner. Amazing goal, absolutely stunning goal. I thought Arsenal started decently, actually. And it was such an early goal that was never it. That was never like, right, we've got this, come on. 5 minutes into the game, there's 85 left, and in this case, about like 100 left, so a lot more time on. Of course, we saw that as the game went on, but a great start, exactly what we would have wanted, and that puts us in a really good position. But Arsenal, unlike the other Arsenal sides, didn't really give up, and that's a credit to Arteta. I did worry about how they could play. It's that front three, guys. They kept on playing balls over our defence, and they were so much quicker than us. And our defence, for me, didn't hold up well today at all. We just lost control of the game completely, in all honesty, after the drinks break. The drinks break, again, playing such an important start after the restart. I feel it's a real turning point in games, I really do. And Arsenal get their penalty. Contact started outside of the box, but it went into the box. Penalty and yellow card, probably the only right decision Anthony Taylor actually made on the day. Aubameyang converts the penalty very well. And then, 5-10 minutes later, our captain, Azpilicueta, goes off injured. And this is a massive moment in the final for me. Losing Azpilicueta, I saw it and I was just thinking, this is doomed. Giving away an odd penalty like that, something that Azpilicueta never really does. Then to get, taken off the pitch through an injury, Christensen having to come on. Something just didn't feel right today for Chelsea. It really didn't. And we were hobbling towards the half-time whistle. Arsenal came close a few times. They were definitely the better side for the end of the first half, and we would have taken going into half-time. We come up for the second half. Start quite well, I thought. Pulisic, really good drive. I thought he was going to score. He doesn't just miss, he then also pulls his hamstring, gets injured. Our main threat then is gone, as well as our captain. And you are just thinking, what is actually happening here? Because this is just completely doomed. What is going on? And it was just one of those days where you watch things happen, you were just thinking, yeah, something is not in the favour of Chelsea today. The gods are definitely not looking upon us like they usually do in finals, and we've got to get that back in the next time we get in one. The positive thing is that we are getting in a lot of finals, I will say that. But then what I will say is that it's time to talk about some horrific refereeing, which we didn't want to do, but it is the actual case. And Anthony Taylor, I don't actually think gave a Chelsea free kick until the 55th minute in the game. Absolutely shocking from Anthony Taylor. I don't know what he was doing, and it was actually Arsenal who go and take the lead. I thought we were playing really well. Pedro came on, he was looking bright. I thought we were just growing into the game. Could we snatch a 2-1 win here maybe? Could we get the next goal? It was just Arsenal on a counter-attack, and it's Aubameyang who finishes it brilliantly. What a goal from Aubameyang, and that's why he's such a good player. We can only hope that he's going to leave Arsenal in the summer, because you do wonder where they'd be without him. You really do. And people would say they get money, they'd get a replacement. You can't replace what Aubameyang's doing at Arsenal. He's just single-handedly turning games in their favour every single 3 days, and if Arsenal lose him in the summer, that's massive. But the fact that he scored the 2 winning goals here, the fact they've won a trophy so near after Arteta's come in, I think he's going to stay. So that's another kick in the teeth for us, about 18 of them today. But the refereeing was horrific. He sends off Kovacic, Anthony Taylor. Absolutely shocking decision. No way was that a second yellow card. And you look back to the 2017 final, Anthony Taylor, he did a similar thing. And Alexis Sanchez handballs it before the goal. It was just a theme of errors from Anthony Taylor today, as it was in the 2017 final when Arsenal also beat us 2-1 with a turnaround goal. And it was just the same from Anthony Taylor. We put the ball forward. Martinez it is who comes out of his box. I think he handles it outside his box. I've seen different images all over Twitter. I think the contact with the glove, the hand and the ball is outside of the box. Not the final contact, not when he then brings it into the box, which is where BBC stopped it, stupidly, quite weirdly, just to show everyone that it was inside the box. I think it's outside of the box. And I also think that VAR have to take a proper look at it, which they didn't do. We saw no replays, there was no real check, and it was just dodgy officiating the whole game. I really thought it wasn't a clear bias to Arsenal in that regard, and I'm probably even forgetting a few things here, but I know there was the Martinez who should have been sent off, not even a review for that. Kovacic definitely shouldn't have been sent off. And I just thought in general Anthony Taylor was horrific. He clearly had an agenda against Chelsea out there. He made some terrible decisions, and it's a sad day for us Chelsea fans. I hate losing finals. I hate even losing finals even more to Arsenal, It's not the biggest final in the world, despite what Arsenal fans will tell you. It definitely isn't, but it's a trophy. Chelsea, we want to be winning trophies, and we didn't win one today. And that's a real annoyance, because we've got Bayern Munich coming up next. I don't want to think about how many goals they're going to put past us, but seeing Bayern batter us would have been so sweet. well, no, it's so sweet, but so much nicer if we'd beaten Arsenal today. Now we've got a loss to Arsenal in the FA Cup final and then a battering to Bayern. A sad end to a brilliant season for Lampard. We know we'll build on it. I've got full faith in the team, that's what I will say. I'm happy, like I say, that we're getting into so many finals. You know, we had the Super Cup earlier, we so nearly won that, we just lost on pens. Same to Man City in the Carabao Cup last year. Of course, the Baku day, guys, we're never going to forget that. But today against Arsenal was just a sad defeat. I thought the refereeing was horrible. I thought we didn't play that well. But just things didn't go in our favour. Things turned against us. A real doom day and, you know, obviously not a pleasant day at the office. Quite a bit to talk about. I hope I've covered it there. And yeah, guys, subscribe to Blues Fans TV. And I hopefully we'll be seeing you soon with some better news. We'll be getting in some good signings now, which is going to be really good. Our team is going to look completely different next season. We're becoming a force here. And don't let this weird and dodgy defeat change that for you guys. We have got a great future here under Frank Lampard, and it would have been amazing to start with a trophy today, but we haven't. We've got to go again hunting for more signings, more better players, and hopefully, guys, more trophies in the future. Let's keep getting into those finals. Let's just start turning the defeats into losses. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.
Yes, people, Chelsea home and away here for my review on Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1 in the FA Cup final. Simply not good enough, guys, and I know you can't always blame the ref, but the ref did have a big part to play in Chelsea losing today. Obviously sending Kovacic off for no reason when he didn't make any foul, and both were 50-50s, and he's been sent off for absolutely no reason. It's a joke, and we've got to blame the ref to some degree. Obviously, he can't take all the blame because we should have been better. Got unlucky with a few things, Pulisic and Azpilicueta getting injured. But yeah, overall, we should have beat Arsenal. And it's just disheartening and upsetting to see Arsenal lift that title. They don't even know how to lift the title. It's been that long since they've won a cup. They broke it and it fell everywhere because they're not used to winning titles, bless them. But it should have been us lifting that title today, guys. And overall, just not a good performance. We didn't play like we have before. Team didn't really work for each other. Zuma, Rudiger, Azpilicueta defence didn't have a great game today, as usual. No one really stood out. Obviously, Pulisic stood out when he was on. Danced through the defence in 5 minutes to get his goal. Great goal. Can't knock that from him. Got unfortunate with his injury, of course. You could see that he pulled up injured before he took the shot. Maybe could have scored that shot if he didn't get injured before. But you could see in the replay, he started screaming to himself before the shot actually left his foot. So got unfortunate as well with Azpilicueta. So yeah, next season, guys, we just need to improve on little things like that. And we need to talk about the ref a little bit, because he was shocking. Every foul went Arsenal's way. And the reason I'm being so calm now is because I've let my anger out on my video. Obviously, do, if you haven't checked out Chelsea home and away, and do subscribe to both channels, Blues Fans TV as well. But yeah, I used all of my anger on that video, swearing my head off, just blaming the ref. And now I'm a bit more calmed down, but we still need to talk about it, because he just... every single foul went Arsenal's way. Mount literally touched someone on the back and got a yellow card for it. It's just a professional ref. I mean, how? How is he a professional ref? How is he getting lots of money for reffing a game like that? It's beyond me. And VAR is supposed to be here to save us from mistakes like that. So why wasn't VAR used today? For Kovacic's 2 yellow cards, I'm sorry, never should have been sent off for that. It was unbelievable. Frank didn't seem to say much about the ref. At the end, he just took the blame for it, which is quite humble, because he knows himself that the ref did have a shocker today. And honestly, that ref should get sacked from ever managing ref in a football game again. Shocking performance from the ref. Not a great performance from Chelsea, and a good performance for Arsenal. As much as it hurts me to say it, they were the better side, I suppose. They got the win, and it is what it is, guys. Up the Chelsea.
Yes, people, what's going on? What can you do? What can you say? Not good enough at all today. You've got to be real. It was actually quite a decent game of football from a neutral point of view, I'm sure. And then it was ruined quite quickly by some terrible officiating. Simply put. I'm not going to go that Chelsea deserved to win the game and that the decisions definitely cost us. We weren't good enough today, and I'm not going to hide away from that at all. But what I will say, and I will have to be completely honest, you do have to be completely honest with it, Anthony Taylor, the refereeing team, cost us. They did cost us a hell of a lot. So they cost us a hell of a lot. I'm not going to say that we, without those decisions, win the game. I'm not going to say that it was all against us and that it's all a farce and a fix and all that. I'm not going to say that shit, because it's not right. But what I will say is that, simply put, when you have that bad officiating go against you, and let's be honest, the handball is probably going around on Twitter actually now. The Martinez handball, goal scoring opportunity for Tammy, outside the box, clear and obvious handball, clear and obvious error, does not get even looked at by VAR. Now, I'm not going to say that changes the whole game, but I tell you what, it gives a little bit of momentum in our favour. Fouls constantly being given against Chelsea all the time, all the time, all the time. Now, unfortunately, I know Anthony Taylor is not an Arsenal fan, but the way he was refereeing that game made it come across like he was an Arsenal fan. But again, there's not the point of this. It was not good enough from him today. But again, it's another officiating thing where they ruin a game of football. It happens. Unfortunately, that's football. What I do not agree with, unfortunately, is the way that Lamp's set up. The 3-4-3. The press was so good and we started off so well getting the goal and Mount wanted to go for it. Kante should have played. He should have played because Jorginho, unfortunately, he was in the game. He was passing the ball around nicely, la-di-da-di-da. But when, obviously, the crucial moment where Kovacic gets sent off, again, I don't agree with it, but there we are, that's bad officiating. When Kovacic gets sent off, you then got Jorginho doing that role by himself. They bring on Barkley to try and spice it up, but Kante should have played today. Even a half-fit Kante, we all know what he can do. The press was on. They played the long ball over the top, over the top, over the top, and they made us pay for it. They made us pay for it. This is what I'm going to say about this, and this is going to be my main focal point of this piece. It's bad officiating, yeah, fine. It's a long ball thing for Arsenal, yeah, fine. Whatever. This highlights the need for Chelsea to go and buy centre-halves. Not one, probably two, if not even three. Because Rudiger is not good enough. I've tried to defend him and defend him and defend him. He's not good enough. Christensen, to be fair to him, when he came on today, he tried to do some stuff and he did it well. But he had a handful of blocks as well, to be fair to him. But he ain't good enough. He's not the leader that we need. He's not the one that's going to progress us forward. Now, if you want to go and blame Kepa or whatever for what's happened this season, that's fine. Caballero, unfortunately, with the 2 goals today, he obviously conceded the wonder strike to Pepe that was obviously ruled out for offside as well. But the 2 strikes today, it's a great penalty from Aubameyang. He's going to score it either way. He's going to score it either way. Even if if Caballero goes the right way, it's going in, regardless. The second goal, he was left by himself. He had to try and close down the man. And Aubameyang, a player of that quality, which is what I said actually on AFTV, a player of that quality scores big goals. That's what happened. We need to sort out the back line because we got way overdone today. We got way too exposed. It was very, very simple. And of course, you lose Dave. That was obviously catastrophic. But he's not a centre-half. He's a right-back. He should be playing right-back. I can't go on anymore about the importance of buying 2 centre-halves, at least one, and a decent left-back because we got fouled out today. Kai Havertz, fine. Werner, fine. Ziyech, fine. Whatever. Sort out the defensive line first, for God's sake, because no keeper's going to want to come and play for you. When you try and replace Kepa next season, which looks likely, I don't think we're going to be able to replace him this summer, because the amount of money that we need to spend on our back line is going to come first. But you have to look at it, if you get a decent defensive line, and then you can go to a world-class keeper, oh yeah, come and play for us, that's how you're going to draw him in. Other than that, you've got no hope. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you could, please. Grego28 Football. Please make that a positive out of my day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Up the Chelsea. Not good.